What's goody? We back with another video, man. Real quick. We just talked about the same day weigh-in with Kell Brook and Kell Brook and Earl Spence passing that. So we on the horizon of that fight coming up, and we boxing guys has blessed us hopefully with another classic. The George Grove and Federal Shubin fight will be streamed on Facebook. So just basically, search their names and look for the live feed. I think Sky is going to stream now. You go straight to Sky. I'm not sure on Sky, but it'll be on there. But it's some news. Breaking news is not the news that Carl Frampton fans want to hear. And I reported that it sounds like Carl Frampton is trying to move up in weight to 130. I don't know how true that is. I had just heard that somewhere, but he would be a hella small 130. I think that's a fight that Gervonta Tank Davis would try to immediately, not immediately is faster, try to make that fight happen, and he would knock the fuck out of Carl Frampton. He's just too small for 130. Hopefully he sticks at 126. But another guy that's probably going to jump up to 130 pretty soon from 126 is the champion, Leo Santa Cruz. He's looking to, it's almost concrete that him and Abner will have a rematch. Now, I think they was fighting on ESPN. I think it was the last big fight before Al Heyman, stopped doing fights on ESPN and Golden Boy took over, which, I must say Golden Boy has done a hell of a job giving us fights on ESPN. But it looks like him and Abner, Leo Santa Cruz and Abner is going to have a rematch. It sounds like it's going to be in the state of California, most likely. It sounds like, according to Boxing Scene and next sources, it's going to be in Los Angeles. Pointless fight, meaningless fight. The first one was great, but at the end of the day, the fans wanted to see Leo Santa Cruz fight Carl Frampton in Ireland. Frampton did come over to the United States twice, I believe, and fight Leo Santa Cruz. I know in the back of his mind now, he wishes he never would have gave Santa Cruz the immediate rematch. But you can't be mad at Carl Frampton because I'm pretty sure he got compensated pretty nicely, and it wasn't probably another fight that was going to compensate him in that way. So he took the risk. He did what a real fighter did. He gave this guy an immediate rematch, and this guy didn't want to give him an immediate rematch. And that's why they call Leo Santa Cruz the son of Al. I remember when they split the fighters up. Some fighters that Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer had ran a contract reportedly out with shitty ass fights like Danny Garcia and stuff. They went with Al, and the guys who still have fights on the Golden Boy, they stayed with Oscar, and Oscar was negotiating Leo Santa Cruz and Rigondeaux fight, and Al Heyman bought out Leo Santa Cruz contract, and then he moved up, and then the rest is history. So they've been protecting him, and that's why they call Leo Santa Cruz the son of Al. Abner. I just don't see any way that he can win this fight. He's just too small for that division. It would have to be a sustained body attack from him because he's an excellent body puncher, and sometimes he's go below the belt. We seen that one fight with my man the African. He hit him like 30 low blows, but I think he rematched and he won clearly and cleanly. But styles wise, this is a good fight. The weekend before Mexican Independence Day. Good fight for Los Angeles. I think it's going to draw a nice crowd. This fight I'll watch. I'm not saying on these fights that just shitty style wise it's gonna be exciting, but I would really like to see Leo Santa Cruz go over to Ireland and face Carl Frampton. But he's just not that type of fighter. That's why they call him son of Al. And you really got to force him to be to fight who he got to fight. But it is what it is. We gone.